Hey, this is MK for ZA Live Magazine, courtesy of Dream TV. We are chilling here with the house DJs, SSD Crew. How you guys doing?
Okay, thank you.
Who is SSD Crew and what does it stand for, SSD then?
SSD, let me first start saying it stands for Sound So Deep, and it's a collective of 4 guys who are just playing house music all over the show. We are mainly based in Pretoria, and yeah, basically I could say the main thing that we do is music, and we churn out mixtapes on a monthly basis. Like this month it will be one member, and next month is the other guy. And in December it's all of us. We check out a 4-hour mixtape and then to show the guys what SSD is all about.
So how did you guys come up with the name?
Yeah, well, the name, it was a very funny exercise. What happened was we all belonged into different concepts individually. However, without really naming the names per se, but we collectively came together, and the best outcome in terms of us making this collaboration and bringing it or giving it a name, Sound So Deep, was very suitable for us to fuse the movements that we all had. So yeah, that's how we came with this name, Sound So Deep.
So how did you come together as individuals? Because you are an individual group. So individually, how did you come together to form SSD?
Basically, I'm based close to where PAX is. Okay, all 4 of us is like, I'm Bima, this is PAX, this is JDG, and then that's Echo. And then how we all formed, like how we all came together is when we began, it was a two-man show. It was me and Echo, and then we pushed mixtapes on a monthly basis up until June, July, which was 6 months in the year, and then we decided, no, let's bring in other guys. And then I told Echo to bring in one person, I'll bring my guy as well. And then that's when I brought in Pex over here. Pex, and then he came with JDG. And that's when the whole crew was combined there.
It's very diverse. We all bring a mean punch of many things. First and foremost, we bring the craft that we each ply, meaning the music type that we do as DJs. That being the heart of this entire movement, our individual craftsmen. But over and above that, we all have our own interpersonal skills that we bring in, because as you know, Sound So Deep is a company. Therefore, we are operating just like any other company that's out there, where different roles get assigned to different members, different tasks get assigned to different members per se. So we all bring in the heavyweight of everything that makes Sound So Deep. And and we still pushing till now.
I began playing around 2002. I was actually a commercial DJ. During that time, that's what I enjoyed the most. And I guess the more you begin to play and exploring other places, you learn different types of music and what different people are into. And I finally found what I love, which is deep house music, specifically deep tech. I'm a deep tech DJ, blends in very perfectly with the crew.
So I said to myself, no, I want to be like this guy. And I started playing.
Yeah, basically, when he says he saw me playing, I started long way back during the vinyl days.
Some of us were born into music, and as for me, 95, 96, that was the era of the vinyl. It's when I put my hands on it. Although it wasn't something which I was passionately pushing on the side per se, I had my usual 8.5, so it was something that was just, I want to believe it's a talent that I have. And ever since then, I've never looked back. My craft is vinyl till this day, and forever moving forward. I think that is the one other thing which makes Sound So Deep complete, is the diverse music type, and music in terms of being digital. That's what makes us all one. Yeah. So yeah, that's where it all started.
So what separates SSD Crew from the other DJs that play house music? What puts you amongst the elite, or what makes you unique? Because your sound is very deep and original.
Yeah, I think the first thing is we're brothers. Let me start there. We are a family. We have love for each other. We're not into this for the fame or the hype. It's what we do. It's what we love doing. It's our craft. It's art in a way. That's how I mold this entire movement down to. So many people are into it for various reasons, but sounds so deep. It's on a different mission altogether. Our ultimate outcome is not to be, the cliche of almost every DJ. We still want to remain underground because that's the avenue and area that we like doing our craft. So yeah, that's basically that's what we do best.
We play house music, but being a person that's also from a hip hop background, I would say that underground stuff is where you get the raw talent and whatnot. And because when you go commercial, everything gets ruined, and the thing is, with today's world, like DJ world, as you can see, every second person wants to be a DJ and whatnot. So that's why, as Daddy says, that we want to remain underground, but we are very effective. And I can proudly say that even the guys at House 22, they know who we are, and we basically get in there. So yeah.
That I think was a milestone to work with. In terms of including them in our sessions, which we host on a Monday at House 22. For me, the biggest, I'm going to say the Germans, René Jasmin and Konstantin from Germany, which we brought to House 22, had a beautiful session with them. I don't know if the guys want to add on some of the guests they too many.
Bubbles, I like Bubbles. He plays nice music.
Bubbles, DJ Mbuso.
Yeah, we've brought a main punch, Miazisto. Our boy Mix is there.
Yeah.
D.O.B. Troy recently.
Links.
Man,
you
don't do any justice. Next thing someone will say, hey, why didn't you say your name? My name wasn't called Amata. But yeah, many. We've worked with a whole lot number of beat producers and DJs and craftsmen. And we still continue aspiring to work with many other to come.
Yeah, and we're getting calls from prominent underground. I wouldn't say underground per se, but they are underground. They are prominent producers that are churning out nice. They bringing out nice songs, and they're always calling us, wanting to join us on our Monday sessions. We've got a Monday residential at House 22.
We still aspire to work with many producers out there. And trust me, when I express this aspiration for us to still work with many people, it's not necessarily the he's and she's that are already known out there. My preference, and this is also the root of Sound So Deep, we want to work with the guys that nobody will give an opportunity to. That's where our hand stretches out most to. Yes, we understand we'll still get the big shots. We will do our best, but yeah, we also strive to work with people that are not known, work with people that are passionate about what they do, work with people that are pushing the same type of concept that we are pushing. Not necessarily identical, but in a way, we are not jumping into a bandwagon that is already running. We are starting to manufacture our own wheel, put on the cargo, and we sail our own road, and that is what makes sense. Biggest highlights, as Bima indicated, the first and foremost, we are residenting in House 22. We're resident DJs there. We've established the Sound So Deep Mondays. And as you can hear, it's a Monday do, which again goes back to one of the questions you asked, in fact, to say what makes us different from the rest. it would have been lovely be it as a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. However, we were more in love with the Monday. Yeah, and that's where, in terms of our biggest things that we've achieved, the Sound So Deep Mondays, that is going well. We recently launched our Facebook page, which is also doing great.
We have managed to acquire a huge sound system. We can easily cater for 1,000 people outdoors. So that's one of our highlights.
We were planning to release an EP. Yeah. That's far
the biggest challenge.
Biggest challenge we've faced with Sound So Deep, because as much as we are DJs, we will also want to tap into production. I want to think we've got an ear for good music. So the biggest challenge has been us trying to get assistance in trying to release an EP thus far.
That is it. We would like to see ourselves venturing into other countries and meeting other DJs. Hence, we've had the opportunity, and we've been blessed to have these guys come into our surroundings, and we become friends. We're brothers, like Daddy said, we were family. And something that was very interesting about this year is that we met other DJs, and they also invited us to their sessions, like the whole underground scene. They invited us to other sessions. We went to Soweto, went to Rockefeller, there's Deep and Dope, we were there. Sound So Deep, every single member of Sound So Deep was playing there, and we're very honored to be invited through that. So yeah, we would like to see ourselves expanding our wings and going abroad.
So it's basically info@soundssodeep.com. Yeah, that's our email address. Yeah.
Thank you guys for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It was an honor to be here. We wish you all the best as well, and we hopefully want to take this as the first of many in terms of us working with you guys.
Maybe next time we come back here, we'll be fresh from Ibiza.
Yeah.
Or maybe fresh from the UK.
Yeah, true. No, we'll go with you. Yeah, you cover us there. Yeah, you cover us. Yeah, true. But yeah, above all, when this news came through to say, there's a proposal that we can do this, we were very ecstatic about it, and I remember saying to the guys, we need to make the best out of this, and more so because I was informed that this might be the first, or it might be the first that you guys could be doing this which you're doing, and it's an honor for us to be your groundbreaker in terms of this venture that you guys are going into, and we wish you all the best. And it sounds so deep. Just know we're there. If you need us in any way, form, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this interview, guys. We are signing out, courtesy of Dream TV. Thank you.